what's in 1970s again? Oh right, the movie. Ah. Hello guys, welcome back to my 6th vlog chapter. Just a short notice, this will be my last vlog chapter. To wrap things up, I will be talking about the highlights overall of the movie, which made a huge impact to me and amazed me at some aspect. Let's get started, shall we? Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom! Did you see that? That is the scene I was talking about. Guts and bloods exploding everywhere. So very interesting. My scary scene started when Brody, Hooper and Quint decided to go to the isolated bluish turquoise sea in a small boat. At that point, I knew that something is going to happen to the boat. I mean, who goes out hunting for a shark which is 20 feet long and weighs 3 tons in a small boat? Even if there are equipped weapons and safety gears, I don't think it would be enough to surpass the shark physically. Then they thought, oh, we should shoot the shark with ropes that are attached to barrel so we could track its movement. The barrel's not going to sink anyways. And so they shoot the rope line and were totally relaxed with the fact that a 3-ton shark is pulling the small boat. Wow. But instead, the next morning was the main event. So what Hooper decided was that he would bravely jump into the water inside a metal cage and lure the shark. He wanted to end and kill the shark and also bring peace to Amity people once and for all, which he later planned to inject the shark with poison. Okay, it's a very non-violent way of approaching it. But then, underwater, we were exposed to Hooper's point of view of the pitch black and quiet water. Then suddenly, out of nowhere, the shark attacked the metal cage, and with its powerful strength, the shark was able to break the cage. I, as the audience who witnessed this scene, was really horrified. I wouldn't be brave enough. Not even people are going to pay me billions of bucks. I am going to save my life. I'm the first priorities. I'm sorry. Above the water, however, Brody and Quint was surprised by a visit of a smiling shark, ready to gnaw his next prey. The shark literally climbed up the boat and he was opening and closing its jaws like a paper shredder. Ooh, scary. Plot twist! Quint, the fisherman, ended up chewed up by the shark, and Quint's scream and condition was horrendous. He looked so desperate and vulnerable. This made the audience surprised because his death was the least expected, since he's the toughest and most experienced among the 2 other people, who has no idea about weapons and surviving on water. Now, we know that it is not safe anymore since Quint, the boat leader, is now being digested by the shark. This left Brody in the small sinking boat in the middle of nowhere alone. He was once again responsible for the Amity people's safety. Brody hates the water so much and he can't even swim. He's a police chief who was only trained to deal with weapons, not water or dangerous sharks. And he has to be brave. Inexperienced, that's the word. It makes the audience feel nervous, thinking what will happen to him. Will he die? Or will he defeat the shark? I think it was left this way to make Brody look helpless in the isolated sea alone. In the end, Broody picked up his courage and shoot the oxygen tank stuck at the side of the shark's mouth, which sends the shark to explode. Phew. Now peace was brought back to the Amity people. Going way back to my first vlog chapter, I rated this movie 4 stars out of 5. But now that I've learned and analyzed deeper, I would definitely rate this movie full 5 out of 5. The reason behind this is that I thought about how people felt during the 1970s when the movie was first exposed to the audience. Now, if I would go back to the 1970s, I believe that most people are into realism, where they think realistically. So, when this summer blockbuster came out, Steven Spielberg created a whole new realistic and believable movie, which awestruck the audience watching and maybe made them reconsider about spending their 4th of July in the beach. On the positive side, though, without this blockbuster theme going on, I don't think movies would develop and evolve to the movies we have now. Now, I'm not claiming that Jaws was the cause to the movie evolution to today, but it's just a guess, and think on about it, don't quote me on this. That's it for my final vlog chapter. I'm quite sad that I had to stop recording and editing, but hopefully you guys learned something new, and maybe like I said on the very first video, you would able to make a homemade cinema worth movie. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the next successful Steven Spielberg. Until then, bye bye.